The Kenya Pipeline Company, once a proud symbol of national control over the country's energy arteries, is up for grabs. And one of the would-be buyers is a man many have long branded East Africa's most lethal president.
And I want to thank His Excellency Ruto for encouraging him, being together with us. We are fully aligned with His Excellency Ruto on the issue of the Pan-African vision. Well, I'm very happy with what His Excellency is doing on the pipeline. I thank him and congratulate him. We are going to co-invest in that one together, all the way up to the Congo border, so that we take. And even these people who steal fuel from vehicles, they will not have chance to steal because it is in the pipeline.
On November 23rd, President Ruto made it official. Kenya will part with up to 65% of Kenya Pipeline Company, opening the gates for Uganda, private investors, and East African citizens to own a piece of the pipeline that keeps the region's fuel flowing.
Let me assure you, Mr. President, that Kenya is going to work with Uganda and other regional partners for the prosperity of this region, to create a much more competitive region, to make sure that we extend the pipeline, to make sure that we co-invest in the pipeline, that we extend the railway.
He called it a historic step towards shared ownership, the kind of phrase that usually precedes a fierce political storm.
And I have given them appropriate guidance on the need for Uganda and Kenya, public and private, to jointly own the Kenya Pipeline Company, the company that supplies or provides the pipeline for supply of fuel into our region. The government of Kenya will be divesting up to 65%, and I am happy that Uganda is prepared to co-invest with us, because that Kenya pipeline facility is not just a Kenyan facility. It is a regional facility. Therefore, as the government of Uganda invests in the Kenya Pipeline Company, I want to encourage Ugandans and East Africans to equally invest, both to public entities, but more importantly, to citizens of our region, so that we can diversify ownership of the facilities that we have in our region.
Uganda, according to Ruto, is eager to jump in. The plan, he said, isn't just about the money. It is about cementing regional energy security and pushing the fuel corridor beyond Eldoret and Kampala to Rwanda and DRC.
And so I want to assure you that we are going to work together. And I know people in the journalist space, and it is good I speak about it here, tried to create an impression that Uganda had said something to the effect that they need to access the sea by all means. Let me assure the naysayers that Uganda and Kenya are brothers and sisters, and we do not have time for negative engagement. Uganda is assured of the access to the sea through Kenya, and that is why we are not only extending the pipeline, we are also extending the road, and we are also extending the railway, because we believe that this region needs to move as one.
But critics smell more than just fuel, or rather oil. Opposition figures have blasted the sale as murky and unconstitutional.
This issue of Kenya Pipeline will bring a lot of excitement. Kenyans will buy in the IPO, but after the announcement of the financial results in February for the full year, the share company will collapse. and the share price will collapse. And this is the reason. The current investor in the NSC are not buying assets. They are buying revenue.
The grounds for this privatization is all crooked process, Honorable Speaker. All crooked, all skewed. You are told they're spending lawsuits amounting to 5.7 billion. Your guess is good as mine. Who are the claimants? Who are the lawyers? And who are the brokers?
Still, the government insists Kenya's grip on Kenya Pipeline Company remains firm. National Assembly Majority Leader Kimani Ichung'wah assured Parliament that no single investor could corner the 65% stake, touting it as a smart fiscal move to raise cash without squeezing taxpayers.
And it's good for the Honorable Ruto to speak to the gallery and excite those that he seeks to excite. The matter of inclusivity, transparency, and accountability have become cardinal in these laws.
The eyes have it.
The sale of Kenya Pipeline has been sneaked in today at 3 p.m. About 30 minutes after members were already in the chamber. And we are going to go to court as a royal opposition, the loyal opposition and the united opposition to make sure that Kenyans' assets are protected.
Bei ya mafuta leo ikiongezeka, ambayo tunaamini itaongezeka, sasa ni mtu binafsi ndiye atakuwa kitawala mambo ya Kenya Pipeline. Hii ni ukora wa hali ya juu. Ni mipango na mikakati ambayo William Ruto analeta ambaye ni ya kustaajabisha sana.
Come all the way from Kenya to bless this project. Actually, he is more East African than only the Kenyan. He loves the people. The person who brings the change is the leader. And it is a bitter truth, but he brought so many changes in Kenya, which no president in the past could do. But he said, I will do it because I want to do it for my people. I don't mind whether it will be liked or not, but I must look after of my citizen who is less fortunate. I don't want to say much, but I must say he has kept our currency for the longest period stable, and that gives the confidence on the business, and that is called the leadership. The inflation in Kenya was over 9%, 10%. It has come down to 4% today. It is not a magic. A leader is not expert in everything, but he hires the experts and takes the correct decision at the correct time. I salute him because foreign direct investment in the country have tripled in 3 years' time. Your Excellency, congratulations. Again, I will repeat, although Constitution doesn't allow, but I will say you should be there for 20 years. Because we would like, I know last time when I said, Likwana Pigwa Sana, Lakini, if you want to remove the unemployment in the country, we need this force and put the things in order in the country.